family, taking a look at our PlayStation 5 this evening. Top cover removed. I could tell right away we're going to have a decent amount of dust inside our system. Our warranty sticker is intact, so it does not look like the system has ever been opened before. Here's our fan before cleanup. First look at the thermal padding of our system. I was telling you a little bit about this when you guys were here, but some of the thermal padding is going to be left on one side of the board and some of it on the other. So this is all going to get replaced and cleaned up, so that way we make sure we've got a good cool connection between the two. Pretty large oxidization spot here on our main CPU. I can tell that we weren't cooling nearly as efficiently as we're supposed to. So I'm going to say that's probably about half of our area there that is fully oxidized, and you can see that it's beginning to oxidize even around the edges. So all this is due to be replaced, and we're going to go ahead and do that for us. So I can definitely tell that this port was quite stressed. Looking here underneath the microscope, you can see there is a component there, that capacitor there in the center of the screen is not even on its pads. It's kind of a miracle it's even still around and kind of hanging on for dear life. So we'll go and solder that base back on. We'll go and remove the port, and we'll make sure all of this is replaced and good to go. But this is 100% an issue just looking at it from a microscope. Old port has been removed. Here's the top part of our board. All we did was remove the HDMI port, and we're looking underneath the port itself at all these pins. Everything looks healthy. I do have a little bit of concern for this pad, and that pad, those kind of dulled out ones. I think they're going to revive just fine, but that could potentially indicate some damage to those pads. But in any case, let's go ahead and get this area cleaned up and see how it responds. Old solder removed. Fresh solder added. This area is still drying, but I can tell that this is all going to be fine. The port has been installed. Here's that solder work on the back of that port. I would say that looks pretty darn close to what it looks like from the factory, if not even a little better in some ways. Looking at it from the left side, we've got good solder fillets. Looking at this from the right side, we have good solder fillets. Bottom side of our board, a little bit of discoloration, but all in all, this looks great. Just going to take a quick look at our PS5 here. Make sure that we're able to get a good PS5 logo, and that we're able to get into the main screen here. We do have an image on the screen. I'll give this a second to set. To make sure we're getting a 4K signal. The fact that it's asking about HDR is a great sign. It means that we were probably there. Settings. I'm going to come down to screen and video. Sorry, it was covered by the cable. Current video output signal 3840 by 2160 is a 4K signal. We're good. So I'm going to go ahead and get everything cleaned up here. Get everything reassembled, and then get this back home.